Hey friends, happy Tuesday. Welcome to my live or welcome to the replay. I'm glad that you are here. Once you hop on the live or the replay, feel free to say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. My name is Robin and I'm with Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. I am live in 2 locations this evening, so if you hear me refer to a comment that isn't in your feed, that person is probably participating on a different platform. And also, if you could do me a few little favors this evening to help me get in front of new people and to help build our community. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button or the heart button, depending on what platform you're on. If you also wouldn't mind spreading the craft love all over Facebook and YouTube, and turn on any notifications or subscribe, depending on, again, on your platform. And if you do spread the craft love, make sure that you tag your crafty friends and invite them to watch along with you. I would greatly appreciate it. And let's go to my comments. I see Jason is watching from the other side of the door. And with that, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the project. That way we can get started. So let me flip my camera. So if you saw by the, let's see if I can move that lower thirds. There, I'm just going to take that off this for right now. Okay, so if you saw by the live caption, I am using this resting Grinch face size C transfer. Sadly, I waited too long and it is no longer available, but I still want to make myself a Grinch shirt. I did put a cart link in the in the description of the video, and I did substitute this transfer with the size B big neck energy. I still think it would make a really cute graphic tee. So if you have gotten your hands on the resting Grinch face t-shirt or transfer, by all means, craft along with me and ink your own t-shirt. If not, again, you can substitute for any of the current stock of transfers. They will all work. but I do think that big Nick energy would be a cute graphic tee. So let's go ahead and get this out. Oops. So this again is a size C transfer, so it's 12 by 18. It is a good bang for your buck transfer because it has, this one has 5 different designs on it. So it's the resting Grinch face, Dear Santa, It Was Just a Phase, Nice Until Proven Naughty, Bah Humbug, and this one says Up to Snow Good. So it's super cute. You can make 5 different. These would be cute for little, maybe some little baby bodysuit things or some bibs. That would be super cute. You could put some of these on like the sleeve of your shirt if you did a long sleeve shirt. These would be cute on inked on some trucker hats. That's kind of the new thing. This one would be even cute on a trucker hat. So you could actually a fun party idea that just popped into my head. You could get some of your gal pals over for a DIY hat bar. So you could get everybody a bunch of, supply a bunch of those trucker hats. You could get some ink. You could use this transfer and make some super cute trucker hats. It's just an idea if you want to get your gal pals together for a fun evening. I know a girl that could help you do that. Okay, so this is a Couture silkscreen reusable transfer. Because it is reusable, I need to note on the back side that this is indeed the back side. So I'm just going to write on the back. And for now, I'm going to probably, actually, let's just measure it. I try to, can't find my ruler, store my transfers by the size of surface that they go on. So this one is in particular is like a B-size transfer because it's roughly 8.5 by 11, 9 by 12. These are more 5 by 7 and under. So I would normally, I'll probably cut this transfer apart and I'll keep these together in my size A notebook, and I'll put this in my size B notebook. So do it however you want. I do try to keep my backer sheets in as big of a piece as possible. So until I decide what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to score mine apart. So I'm just going to lift up a piece of this transfer, and I'm just going to score it down that line. That way I can separate all of the designs. But yet I still have one piece of backer sheet. So I pulled out a couple of t-shirts. I can't decide if I want to do a red shirt. I'm just trying to figure out if green would show up on red. So if I did all of this in Grinch colors and did his mouth in black, I could do it on the red. If I choose to do the black shirt, I'll probably do it all in Grinch green, which I think it would show up really well on the black. So I'm torn as to what t-shirt I should use. I don't know. Decisions. You guys have any opinions? Should I do red? I think I'll stick with long sleeve. I just don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts? If I did the black, I could maybe do this, the resting and his mouth, in Grinch green, and then maybe do this in white or silver. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Jason votes black. So what would you do? Would you do everything in Grinch green? So I'm using kiwi. It's an older color, but you could easily, so it's not available, but you could easily mix meadow and white together. I also have garden herb in my stash, which you could mix with white or yellow. And then I pulled out my speedball glitter additive that we might add. And then I also have black if we were going to use the red t-shirt. I think it would show up on the red. I don't know. I don't know. Decisions. Okay, so I'm also going to get out my ink mat. This is an 17 by 17 ink mat. I think we'll do the black. We may just do it all in Grinch green, but I may do some of it. Ooh, this one's a fancy brand new one. Actually, I'm going to leave that on. Okay, so I pulled out my t-shirt form to see if that would make it any easier. And I get to wrangle with this. I don't know why I have two Facebook streams going. It's kind of weird. I think it's boo-boo, but... Okay, so I have my t-shirt form. I thought this might help me kind of make sure my t-shirt is centered and not cattywampus. And so I think I got this a few years ago in the men's department at Walmart. Sometimes they have better shirts, and plus they usually have these baseball shirts, which are my favorite. It's not yellow, it's a Grinch green. Oh, sorry. There's let's see if I can get it in focus. Yeah, it does look yellow, but it's pretty lime green. Okay, pull that up. I'm going to pop this in with the cover still on. Let's see if that'll make it any easier. Actually, yeah, let me get it in there. I'm going to do a few tricks. So I have my t-shirt form in there, and I just get that. Just got it at Hobby Lobby. Okay. And then let me get some painter's tape. So I'm going to just put a few rounds of painter's tape in between my ink mat and that t-shirt form, just to keep my ink mat from traveling. So I'm going to pop one down here in this corner. Pop that down. You probably couldn't see that, but that's okay. And then I'm going to sneak this one, I think, under here. Kind of over here, since I'm not inking over there. And that's going to keep my ink mat connected to my t-shirt form. And now I can remove, let's see if this works. It may not work. any easier. So now I'm going to try to remove that. No, easier said than done. I was hoping it would just magically stick, but it doesn't. Okay, so now I've got the protective cover out. And now we'll smooth out our t-shirt surface. Okay, so let's just release all of it. I'm just going to smooth everything out. So this ink mat is going to do several things. As you can see, it is smoothing out my t-shirt surface. It is going to, and it's going to keep the fabric nice and taut and keep it from moving. And then it's also going to be a protective barrier between both sides of the shirt. So the ink will not bleed onto. Yeah, I don't, that's weird. I don't know I tried to disconnect one of them. I don't even know how that's possible. You see, if I stop one, what happens? Okay, I'm going to try to hit the stop button. If I lose you, try to refresh or go back to my page and find it from there on Facebook. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, it stopped one of them. Okay, oh, now it looks like I lost. Did I lose anybody? Will you comment if you're still there? Hey, Miss Ashley. Because now it looks like my viewers are 0. Is everybody still there? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, nope. Looks like it ended. Let's see. Wonder what happened. Oops. I probably just screwed everything all up. Did I mess everything all up? Yeah, I did. Dagnabbit. Let's see if I can edit. I think y'all lost me. Hopefully people come back. Okay, I don't think I can fix it.
I can see you on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still on YouTube, but I just hope people over on Facebook find me. I put a post on Facebook, so hopefully they all find me. Whoopsie. Let's see. I'm gonna. Okay, let's see if that works. Jason says, hello from the other side of the door again. Sorry about that. I had 2 Facebook streams going. And so I tried to delete one and it deleted both of them. And technology, you gotta love it. Okay, well, we'll keep going. Hopefully people will find me. So I just put my little ruler up here. We're gonna pull my transfer off. Put the rest of it away. Okay, so I'm gonna line up this part of the R with this part of the G, roughly, because you can't always go by each edge of the transfer because sometimes the transfer design isn't always symmetrical. So I just kind of tried to line up those 2 swoop-de-woos, and then I pinched in the middle, and that gives me a little tiny tick mark right there that I'm going to put kind of right at my center. And because there's a lot of teal space up here, I'm going to bring my design up a little bit more just to kind of get it up a little higher. Because they say a couple of fingers from the neck. This might be a little high, but okay. And you'll notice I didn't fuzz this transfer. Excuse me. If you're pretty sure that you're going to use a transfer as an ink project, try doing your ink project first while your transfer is fresh, new, and super sticky. That way you have the most stick. Because if you use it 5 times on a paste project and then decide to use it on an ink project, it may not be as sticky as it was the first go around. And so try to use it. Oops, let's put that way. Try to use it as your first project. Oh, okay. I think I want to add a little sparkle. Yeah, it does look yellow on the camera, but it's Grinch green. I promise. So I have a color tray out here. I'm gonna get a couple of stir sticks, and then I have this Puff Speedball glitter additive. Let's get it up a little closer. I'm not going to try to tip it too much because I may end up pouring it all over my design, but if you want to screenshot that, you can. So I'm going to add some ink to my color tray. And just a little disclaimer here, this kiwi color is one of the original ink colors, and it has been retired for, gosh, maybe 2 or 3 years. So this was originally purchased in like 2018, and it's still, the ink colors usually last a really long time. This is an original ink container. So ink is a really good bang for your buck because it lasts a long time. And if it does get a little tacky, you just add a little bit of water. And it's just the same. It has the same properties as paste as far as color mixing. It mixes, you can mix it really well with other colors. So if you can't afford a lot of the fancy schmancy colors, just get the basic primary colors and you can mix up your own colors. Let's add a little bit more glitter. No, it doesn't look like my other friends are going to find me. Darn it. It's my own fault. I should have just left it alone. Okay. Let's see where that's going to get us. Okay. I'm also going to get a wipe out because you want your hands free of ink whenever you're touching your shirt. In fact, I might put another little mat right there. Okay, should we just do it all in Grinch green? Oh no, you're fine. I kept noticing it, Jason, and I didn't. I should have just left it alone though. I noticed it before I started live and thought I had deleted one, but it stayed on there. So I think just to make it easy, we'll do Grinch green all over the whole thing. I am going to put a little bit of placement tape right here by the little swoosh on the G, just to give me a little bit more real estate to work with, because I have a tendency to go over the edge. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So when you ink, try to go, oh shoot, I just about put that on the wrong end. Try to go in an up or down motion or a side to side motion. Don't do both, because then that's going to crinkle up your, it could crinkle up your transfer, and then you'll kind of lose your place and it's going to get messed up. Light pressure, you don't want to press too hard because then your ink might sploosh through underneath the transfer. This is also a dark fabric, so you're going to kind of see, I almost went over the edge there. I'm just going to stick this right there. As you ink, you're going to kind of watch that black fabric soak up all of the ink, so you may have to go back over more than once, and that's okay to do with ink, because this black is really going to soak it up, and it's going to soak into those fibers. And you can kind of see it is sparkly. It doesn't show up very well when you first mix it, but and I promise this is Grinch green, but it looks yellow on the camera. So I'm going to pull all this away so I can kind of see how it's absorbing into my fabric. And since I have plenty of ink, I think I'm going to go back through, add a little bit more. that side of the R. Looks pretty good. You want to get all your squeegee lines out. So I'm going to stick this over here. And let's pull back. I'm rinsing my hands with just a wipe to make sure I have all of the ink off. So let's pull back our transfer a little bit. See what it looks like. I'm going to pull this off. Oops. Looks pretty good. I did think my tape. Got a little bit right there. There's just going to be a few extra little sparkles there. Okay. Yeah, it looks super yellow. Let's see if I can fix my coloring. Let's come over to here. That do anything? No. For some reason that's not changing anything. I wonder why it's... I don't know why it's really bright. Just kind of playing with some of my settings. Oh, it's not changing much. It's a bit too much color. Still not quite green yet. That's okay. Anyway, it looks super cute. Let me try to get some of this mess put away. I don't know why it's so blown out tonight. Put that clear away so it does not get on my shirt. I'm going to go put my transfer in the sink. That way it is out of the way, and I will be right back. Okay. Okie dokie dokie doke. I don't have the instructions typed out yet like I did in my other platform, but Jason says, oh my, black was the right choice. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks much better in person than it does on the camera. For some reason, the camera is really washing it out. Okay, let's see if that's gonna. I want it to be 3 minutes. Let's hide that. Okay. Let me move my camera. And then I'll hold it up so you can kind of see it. There is resting Grinch face. Cute little shirt. Oops, this way. So I'll enjoy wearing that. It does look yellow on screen, but it is not yellow. Let's put this other screen back up. Let me see if we can see some of the, I don't know if you can see any of that shimmer. There's a bunch on the side where I missed. Let's see if you can see any of that. I don't know if you can. My little wet spot here. So if you want to heat set this, my recommendation is to, it does show on camera. It just looks washed out to me. My recommendation is to let this dry for 24 hours. And then I just leave the ink mat in there because that's usually when I get ink everywhere, is when I try to pull the ink mat out while my ink is still dry. So I just let it sit here like this 24 hours, and then it will be ready to heat set. So you can either use a home iron or an easy press or a heat press. If you're using an iron, you want to set the iron to the equivalent of your t-shirt fabric material. You're going to put a piece of parchment paper over the design, and then you're going to put your iron over it and kind of go in gentle circles. Don't hold it in one place, but I'd say anywhere from a minute to 4 minutes, but I have known of people scorching things when they've done it for 4 minutes. So just kind of be your own judge. You'll kind of tell that the ink is set when it's no longer tacky. And then I usually flip it inside out, put my parchment paper in between my 2 layers inside, and then heat set the design from the back side. Once you've flipped the shirt inside out. If you're using an easy press or a heat press, set it to about 305. Put your parchment paper over your design, and then heat set it for about 30 seconds. And then flip your shirt inside out. Put your parchment paper in between your 2, in between your design and the back side of your shirt, and then press it for another 30 seconds from the inside back side, if that makes sense. So maybe we can heat set this when I go live on Friday. So we'll plan on that. So come back Friday and I will show you how to heat set the t-shirt. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope if you were watching on YouTube earlier that you find the YouTube video, or if you were watching on Facebook earlier and I messed that up, you can find it on YouTube later. And I will do all of the linking that I need to, so my apologies. So I will be live again on Friday I'll be doing the Merry Christmas and Pine transfer on a stretch canvas with some LED lights. So come back for that, and then we will heat set our t-shirt. But for now, I'm going to sign off and hop off. And actually, no, I want to show you one more thing. I did want to let you know that the Winter 2024 collection launched this morning at 10 a.m. Lots of cute Valentine's Day and faith-based and evergreen transfers. There are 26 new transfers. And there are several new surfaces and kits available. So be looking. I posted the lookbook video and the link to the lookbook on my Facebook business page this morning. So you can go there and look at that. While supplies last, and for Perks members and designers, there is a free with purchase Vegas Valentine bundle. So you get this size C Vegas Valentine transfer and 3 5x5 outside the box frames with a $100 purchase while supplies last. Again, that is for Perks members and designers only. And if you're wanting to know about the Perks membership, just holler at me or put Perks in the comments and I will get you all of that information. But it is just another way to save on retail pricing when you shop on my chalk site. And then while you're at it, you can also pick up Love Struck, which is the color of the month. It is a shimmer deep red color, perfect for Christmas, perfect for Valentine's Day. It'll be great for patriotic coming up in the summer, so kind of plan for that and put that in your cart. You can unlock the ability to purchase Love Struck with a $75 order. Yeah, a few things. But make sure you check out the new products. Lots of fun transfers. There's a few transfers for our fur babies. There's a cute little fabric bandana that you could make a cute little bandana for your fur baby. Lots of faith-based transfers. Valentine's Day, a new chalk made kit, a couple of new embroidery kits. And yeah, lots of yummy stuff. A little new 5x5 acrylic that I touched on in last night's video. So check all that out. Head to my Facebook page, Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I have all of that posted in this morning's post. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week.